Welcome to the Jim Show with your host, Jim. It has been a long day of traveling, so this is going to be a short episode today. Something really interesting happened today, showing the power of subjective reality. So about a year ago, or sometime last year, Alli and I had been driving back from dropping off her son in Arkansas. And she had wanted to go to this really cool southern type cooking restaurant place. And we ended up finally finding the place, and it ended up being closed. So we actually ended up going to this other really cool place where they like throw rolls at your head and you catch them and you eat them, and it's awesome. But she still had this desire to go to this other restaurant that we had checked out. And so on this trip, we ended up going right by it again. We didn't know that was a plan. It just happened out of nowhere. And the timing worked out such that it was right at dinner time. We had planned to leave much earlier in the day. We ran into a lot of weather and other issues. So we just ended up right exactly where we needed to be to go to this place for dinner tonight. And then when we decided that we were going to go there and we saw that it was on the way, we saw the billboards for it, she told me that she had actually written this down as one of the things she wanted to happen in her basically like list of things to occur book, page in her book. And she'd been doing this with other things and they just kept happening, which kind of shows me that for her, subjective reality really works out well. Like the idea of planting the seeds, that's basically what this was. She planted a seed, put it out there that she wanted to end up at this place, and then didn't think about it again. So plant the seed, no expectations, and happened. Totally no planning whatsoever. It just occurred. And then it didn't even end up being that good. So it just shows you the things you put out there, you may not even like them when you get them, but if you put them out there and make absolutely no effort, they'll just end up happening if you're good at that, right? So me, I don't think that I am so powerful subjectively, which is why I did the Pentinio challenge to work on that area. Objectively, I've always been pretty good at getting the things that I want. I work at them, right? I make actual effort in the real world toward making them happen. And if you do that, consistently, work on the same thing over and over again, you're going to eventually get it. That's kind of how the objective world works for the most part. But the subjective approach is just different. You just plant that seed and you let it germinate and grow all on its own, and don't look at it. Don't monitor the seed. Just let it happen with no expectations. So I thought that was cool. Two very different approaches. So we have a great relationship where we balance each other in that way. And we both, so she's working on being more objectively powerful, and I'm working on being more subjectively powerful, and we're growing together, and it's really cool. So I just wanted to share that, and I'll see you tomorrow.